you gods? Do I wrong enemies? And if I don't, then how would I wrong a
Your solemn manner does hide wrongs, and when you do...
Cassius, calm yourself! You speak softly, I know you will. Before the eyes of both of our armies here, which should perceive nothing but love from us, let us not wrangle.
That you have wronged me clearly shows in this. You have condemned and slandered Lucius Pella for taking bribes from the Sardinians. My letters, vouching for the man because I knew him, were ignored.
You wronged yourself to write in such a case.
It is not right at a time such as this that every small offense be critiqued.
Let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are widely criticized for an itchy palm, to sell and auction off your posts for gold to undeserving men.
I have an itchy palm? You know, if it wasn't Brutus that speaks this, then by the gods, this speech would be your last.
Your name makes this corruption honorable. Punishment therefore hides his hate.
Punishment!
Remember the Ides of March. The Ides of March, remember. Did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake? What villain touched his body that did stab except for justice? What shall we that struck the foremost man of this world just for supporting robbers? Shall we now contaminate our fingers with cheap bribes and sell our shining reputations for as much trash as may be snatched by this? I would rather be a dog and howl at the moon than such a rogue.
Don't bait me! You forget yourself to limit me! I'm a soldier, more experienced and abler than yourself to set conditions.
Go on.
I am.
I say you are not.
Don't provoke me! Or I'll forget myself. You think about your health before you tempt me further.
Leave. You worthless man.
Oh, it's possible.
Shall I step aside for your wild anger? Shall I be frightened when a madman stares?
Gods, great gods, must I endure all this?
All this. Yes, and more. You gnaw to your proud heartstrings. Go show your slaves how furious you are. Make your servants tremble. Must I flinch? Must I wait on you? Or must I stand and cringe under your cranky temper? By the gods, you'll swallow this poison of your spleen should it split you in two. For from this day forth you're but a joke to me, to make me laugh in your waspish.
Has it come to this?
You say you were the better soldier. Let it appear so. Make your bragging true, and it shall please me well. For my own part, I would be glad to learn from noble men.
You wrong me, Brutus. Every way you wrong me. I said experience, not better. Did I say better?
If you did, I don't care.
You know, when Caesar lived, he would dare not tempt me so.
Peace. Peace. You dared not have tempted him so.
I dared not?
No.
Then what dared tempt him?
For your life, you dared not.
Do not presume too much of our friendship. I may do something I'd be sorry for.
You have done what you should be sorry for. There is no terror, Cassius, in your threats. For with integrity I am armed so strong that they pass me by like the idle wind, which I ignore. I did send to you for gold, which you refused, for I cannot raise money in such degrading ways. By the gods, I would rather coin my heart and drop my blood for pennies than to squeeze from the hard hands of peasants their vile trash by any devious means. I did send to you for certain sums of gold to pay my soldiers, which you refused. Now, was that done like Cassius? Would I have answered Caius Cassius so? When Marcus Brutus becomes so miserly as to lock away such wretched coins from his friends, be ready, you gods! With all your thunderbolts, smash them to pieces.
I did not refuse you.
You did.
I did not. It was just some man that bought my else's back. Brutus, you've broke my heart. A friend should overlook a friend's defects. You make mine greater than they are.
I don't until you practice them upon me.
You don't love me.
I don't like your faults.
A friend would never see such fools.
No, flatterer would not, even if they were as large as Mount Olympus.
Come, Antony! Come, young Octavius! Take your revenge of Cassius alone. For Cassius has grown tired of this world. Hated by one he loves. Threatened by his brother. Scolded like a servant. His faults spied out. Set in a notebook, memorized to be held in his face! I could weep spirits from my eyes. Here is my dagger. Here my open breast. In it a heart worth more than Pluto's mines, richer than gold. If you are a Roman, strike! For I who refuse you gold, give you my heart. Strike as you did Caesar! For I know when you hated him most, you loved him more than you ever loved Cassius.
Sheathe your dagger. Be angry when you like, express it freely. Do as you like, insults will be tempered. Cassius, you are partnered with the Lamb, who bears anger much like flint bears fire, who much worked on, shows a speedy spark, but is quick cold again.
Cassius lived so long as to be a joke and laughter to Brutus with. Anger and bad temper troubled him.
When I spoke that, I was bad-tempered too.
You admitted it. Give me your hand.
And my heart.
Brutus, come out! You don't have enough laughter when my bad temper, my hunger, and you make you lose control.
Yes, Cassius. And from now on, when you're temperamental with your Brutus, he'll think your mother scolds and let it pass.
I didn't think you could be so angry.
Cassius, I suffer from many griefs.
You don't make use of your philosophy, giving in to peace caused by evil's charm.
No man bears sorrow better. Portia is dead.
What?
Portia? She is dead.
Grievous loss. By what disease?
She could not bear my absence. And grief that young Octavius and Mark Antony had made themselves so strong. For with her death, this information came. With that, she felt deranged, and when her servants left her, she swallowed fire.
That's how she died.
That's how.
You immortal gods.
Speak no more of this, Cassius. In this I bury all bad feelings.
I will have some of that noble pleasure. Fill it till it overflows. I cannot have enough of Brutus's love.
Now, let us analyze our most strategic needs. But no more. I beg you. I receive report that young Octavius and Mark Antony bear down on us with a mighty power, turning their expedition towards Philippi.
I have writings of the same report.
What additional?
Writs and bills of outlawry. Lepidus, Octavius, and Antony put to death 100 senators.
When this our reports don't well agree. Mine speak of 70 senators, all killed by their own prescriptions. Cicero being.
Cicero is dead?
Well, here's to our work. What do you think about marching upon Philippi right away?
I don't think it's good.
Your reasons?
This is it. It's better our enemy seeks us out. That way he wastes his resources, tiring his soldiers, damaging himself, and we remain full of nimbleness, defense, and rest.
Good reasons. But they must necessarily yield to better. The people between Philippi and here support us only as we force them to, as they have begrudged sending us contributions. Our enemy, who shall march along through them, will from them gather upon reinforcements, come along refreshed, increased, and encouraged. From this advantage we can cut them off if we face them here at Philippi, these people at our rear.
Good brother.
Also, if you don't mind, you must note that we have pushed our friends to their limits. Our legions are brimful, our cause is right. Yet our enemy increases every day. We, at the height, are ready to decline. There is a tide that runs along the affairs of men, which, taken at the flood, leads on to fortune. Untaken, all the voyages of their lives are trapped within shallows and miseries. On such a full sea, we now find ourselves afloat, but we must take the current as it serves, or we will lose our chance.
Very well. Tomorrow, we'll march on Philippi together.
The deep of night has crept on since our talk, and nature must obey necessity. There is no more?
No more. Until tomorrow. Lucius!
Bear with me, dear boy. I am too forgetful. Can you hold open your heavy eyes and play your instrument a tune or two?
I can, sir. If you'd like.
I would, my boy. I trouble you too much. You are willing.
It's my duty, sir.
I shall not push your duties past their limits. I know the young bloods need their rest.
I've slept enough already, my lord.
It's good you did. And you shall sleep again. I won't keep you long. If I do live, I will be good to you. Music and a song. This is a sleepy tune. Murderous slumber. You lay your heavy mace down on my boy that plays you music. Gentle lad, good night. I shall not do you so much trouble as to wake you. But if you fall down, you shall break your instrument. I shall take it. Gentle lad, good night. Who comes here? I think it's just the weakness of my eyes that forms this monstrous apparition. It comes up to me. Are you anything? Some god, some angel, or some devil that makes my blood run cold and my hair stand up? Speak to me what you are!
Your evil spirit. Just
Why do you come?
tell you that you shall see me at Philippi.
Then I shall see you again?
Yes. At Philippi.
Then I shall see you at Philippi. Just as I have taken heart, you vanish. I would hold more talk with you.
Lucius! The strings, my lord, they're out of tune.
He thinks he still plays on his instrument. Lucius, awake!
My lord!
Did you dream, Lucius, that you cried out so?
My lord, I
You did! Did you see anything?
My lord, I saw nothing.
Go give my regards to my brother Cassius. Tell him this war starts now.